He might not be able to morph that up, too, which is nice.
It's AC/DC's pet. He can. That would honestly be one of the more awkward morphs for us. It means he gets to use the rest of his mana for other things. He has a little life linker that's good against tokens.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he's on the front foot here, too. He thinks
Hmm.
he's got me down to 13. I need a land. I would like an untapped land to be able to play Feet and Jeskai Ascendancy in the same turn. Thank you.
Here you go, deck.
Alright. Game on.
Squad leaps into action.
He morphs up.
Kumar Bondikin.
Okay.
That is a tall dude.
I can beat that in fight, though.
Don't we want to take it? Oh, I see.
Um... I mean, if he attacked, I would beat it in a fight. Like, no contest.
Hmm.
Which I'm going to now if he attacks. But there's no way he, like, actually attacks in here, right?
Ow, what color do you choose?
Well, he's debilitating injury.
Right.
That's... yes, I would like to loot. Do I want that land?
Spells.
I'm gonna discard the land. I'm not that greedy. It's black. Also 4 power. Oh, if you're just gonna hand it to me, then that's fine too.
Okay, so, yeah.
All right, 1,000 ascendancy triggers. Nope. Undo. Okay. Ah, his own feat.
Mm-hmm.
And now his guy first strikes. Hmm.
Awkward.
I'm still in.
One of my guys' double prowess.
I'm not going to loot here. Rite of the Serpent getting a 1/1 because my guy had the freaking counter on it. Are you joking? Alright.
What the hell?
I can't do both. I think this is take up arms to block and not die, and then use like Suspension Field and Jeskai Ascendancy to win. So I'm going to attack it. He definitely blocks. And then I just pass the turn and play take up arms. Again, not looting.
Right. What would we want to draw that's better for us here than Suspension Field? Ta-da!
Oh, also we kill his guy in combat. You know. Just, that's how it works. Whoa, he's delving for a murderous cut? Yeah, delving for a murderous cut. Okay. Never mind, we don't get to kill his guy in combat.
Our opponent has some good removal spells. Color me impressed.
Yeah.
I have to, like, chump two guys to not die.
Yep. Look at this token kept moving around.
He's doing the token dance.
Is our opponent just 2 colors straight?
That would be pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Can we gin up damage? No.
No, so I play Suspension Field and get rid of... Oh, jeez. Oh.
Well, now.
I have a full grave.
Might actually be able to pull this out.
Does
Does that mean we get rid of the Salt Road? Like, presuming we're going to be able to somehow conjure up enough damage?
I don't think we can conjure up enough damage. I think we still get rid of his, like, either Krumar Bondkin or Einok Bondkin.
Number 3!
Look, if I get rid of Salt Road Patrol and don't gin up enough damage, it's an auto loss. Like,
yeah, okay.
Either of his creatures hitting me is an automatic death. I realize that, like, yeah, we would love to be able to gin up. The big thing is, like, Threaten and such. The cards that would do that are all in my yard.
Yeah, it's true.
Anyway, let's draw some cards. So, looting would be useless, and I don't... Do I like it?
Do we have another Treasure Cruise in the deck?
No.
Then no.
Okay. It would literally just be, like, looting for looting's sake.
It'd be mill 1.
Yeah.
I mean, we get to see whether or not this was correct.
Yeah. I don't... Ride down would be basically the only thing I can think of that works like this. Or that would be, like, lethal, but then we need him to block anyway.
Defiant Strike. Oh.
Oh. Well, hello.
Yeah, even a blocker to follow it up with.
I can attack now.
That's kind of beautiful. Dare you block me?
This power is overwhelming. So we go ahead and Defiant Strike to kill his guy.
Mm-hmm. You even have a good loot.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
So he gets an attack in that is, like, lethal if it connects, so I have to block.
Unfortunately, he doesn't have any ride down, so...
And a land.
Ooh, getting up to 7.
I guess it's just like play a free weapon master and attack in for 4. Leaves us dead to a removal spell, but
Yeah, the alternative is playing 2 morphs
yeah.
and like tossing away Jeskai student.
I like the aggression here. This is also first strike, so like if he attacks in. Like, yeah, okay, this risks him drawing a removal spell and winning, but I'm okay with taking the risk. He's already played quite a few powerful removal spells. Okay, this is a forced trade.
I choose to believe the card in his hand is a creature. Oh.
Oh. What if I kill him? What if I keep hard casting these? Yeah!
Yeah!
That was a hella impressive, like, triple Jeskai Ascendancy doing major shenanigans.
Jeskai Ascendancy into Treasure Cruise. Unbeatable.
Yeah. Let's begin the sideboard. Alright, our opponent is 2-color consistency. A powerful build. Might be worth a smite. We saw a number of targets. Outlasters.
Yeah, he seems kind of light on dudes, all things considered. It's like having a couple good removal spells of our own would be really good.
Yeah. Well, he also has like his tricks too. Like he has his own feat of resistance to counter ours. I think like Weapon Master out for it. Weapon Master did some good there. Valley Dasher's not good against guys who can first strike. Cut our blue, meet him on his level. We can fight now. Maybe it's just fine as is.
Yeah, let's run it back.
Our blue is what won us that game. I think Swift Kick is still real. I can keep the hell out of this.
Keep.
I don't care if it's one color.
Student, suspension field off to the races.
Swift Kick. Okay, Skull Hunting.
This has got to be followed up by Skull Hunter number 2.
Well, we've got the blocks to make that look less than stellar. If he attacks it, I'm actually taking it.
Ah, a morph.
Okay. That morph is probably the 5/3. That's the one we know. He's also 2 colors, so it can't be like heavily. I would feat a resistance easily if I had it and attacked him with the Skull Hunter to kill off one of these students. That wouldn't be.
Yeah, with like Krumar or Einok Bondkin in your deck. It's like, yo, dedication to the 2 color.
Yeah, no shit.
It's kind of astonishing.
I'm thinking about double blocking and then untapping, attacking and heart piercing.
That does get rid of both his cards.
It'll be like
Makes
a
him
2
regenerate
for 1.
here, yeah.
Either that or it gets another thing out of him, and then I can like suspension field if he makes this thing bigger in some way. The big thing I'd like to do is get him to regen, and then I lose 1 card for 2, and then everything's fine. Like, we have a lot of good options. Swift Kick, even.
Color me impressed with the molting snake skin play.
Yeah. ACDC's pet. That was a pretty timely, like, he's dedicated to his 2-color plan if he's in on that. So he kills one of our Just Guy students, but we're gonna get to kill it back. So that's a 2-for-1 in our favor.
It's actually Master of Pearls under there, by the way.
Ooh, that would be too good. Or like the card dry man. Nope, Krumar Bonkin.
Ah.
As we had seen in the previous game. So. Four cards in hand. We've still got a lot of gas. Chief of the Scale.
That's no big surprise. It's a good guy.
Mardu Hate
Nice colors.
Blade.
Oh, you know how much toughness Chief of the Scale has?
I'm thinking the kicks will get me more. Like, I can just kick the Chief of the Scale out of here.
That'd be all you're doing, though. Stupid Hate Blade.
Well, the problem is, even if I have Suspension Field, it's all I'm doing, too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give him the option to 2-for-2 on me. Like, I want his board as simplified as possible, so, because we have 2 piles of 1/1s, then the Chief of the Scale means he eats them a lot easier.
Untaps, double Chief of the Edge.
Alright, that's a card that probably just gets my Suspension Field right there. Yeah, okay.
Do you not want to take the trip down Salt Road? You've been suspended without pay. You're no longer worth your salt. Whoa, attacking? That happens in the game of Magic?
Yeah!
Color me astonished. Thought we were just gonna
Sit back.
play solitaire back and forth.
There's some of that, but we gotta fight. Also, I like that our deck is 2-color consistency right now versus his 2-color consistency.
Hell yeah.
I'm also really happy with the last 2 cards in our hand. No lie. I'm gonna take that hit.
He's looking for a raid trigger, but which one?
Yeah. Another Skull Hunter would be pretty powerful. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not willing to risk his feet there. Tranquil Cove, hell of a good card. And then we just pass it along because I don't actually have viable attacks. I'm really happy to draw our blue finally. What has he got? He's still sitting on some live cards. 4 lands. Alabaster Kieran.
Oh,
Maybe? Yeah.
how you like me now? Oh, our warriors look different from his warrior.
Huh.
Yeah,
This
that's
is
an
like-
Abzan
okay.
guy, and that's the other one is that's a Mardu guy. Token creature.
The big thing is I've been threatening Defiant Strike too much. It means he might make strange blocks based on that fact.
Be wary of strange blocks.
Warrior.
Double warrior.
Oh, double blocking over there for the free. Okay. We're gonna get some prowess triggers here. So board looks simplified, but he's got 2/3s. So we do need to draw like I guess Trumpet Blast would be the biggest trick here.
Hmm.
Debilitating injury, alright.
Kieran attack is free. Yeah.
This is not. I would double block that or triple block that. So now it's just a waiting game where he's got the flying threat and we need to draw something to match it.
Let's see. He has Murderous Cut in hand. How about?
Probable. It's just that we have no...
Right. I mean, why would you spend that on Chess Guy Student when you basically rule the air?
I like that we at least have a bit of time here. It's not like we're under the gun too badly. Would absolutely love it to see a bit more gas. Treasure Cruise would be the best, I think. That's 7 cards in grave.
Definitely. Draw 7 for 1 blue is pretty good. Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, we can't do that.
I can draw 7 lands in a row.
Jeez.
I feel pretty confident that I could do that. I think... The game has changed. Let's get this stupid Kieran out of here. Alright. So you can feed.
Feet would be the worst.
That's
and there
fine.
it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have no other choice but to attempt that with the cards I currently have in hand, though.
Yep, kind of ugly.
That's the trick, like, you know, Flood beats Screw, but our opponent isn't, like, mana screwed. He actually has exactly what he needs. Like, things are going quite well for him. It's us that are, in the bad way. That's a Delve card? No, Morph, okay. I'm happy to learn a bit more about his Morphs. Dang.
Quite a bit too late.
That needed to be, like, 2 turns earlier.
Sadly, we cannot defensive blast.
That would be really good here. I would actually like that. Go to 1 and it basically needs to be... Well... That's a card. So we go ahead and pump the warrior token. Okay. If that's what the deck wants to give us, we're not getting out of this game.
Yeesh.
Krumar Bondkin again. Okay.
Well, dang, that was promising until it wasn't.
Yeah. Sad because I don't feel like that had anything to do with card choices we made. It was just we got to a point in the game where we drew 4 or 5 lands running, and there's nothing that I can possibly do in that.
Something other than that. Feat of Resistance has busted our chops twice. Ugh.
Yeah. Why in the world would I cut a land? That would be awful. If I cut a land, I'm going to see 1 in this. It's going to be just as bad.
Swift Spear, the beatdown start early.
Keep the beatdowns coming.
I like our opponent's deck, though.
I agree. I have mad respect for my opponent's deck.
If it had to be a land, I don't mind that it's that one.
Yeah, I really want this morph to be active.
I want Mantis Rider to come down, frankly. Just, I've never, in all the times that I have had that guy, I've never been able to use him.
Also, we lost our man.
Yeah, happens. Debilitating injury is quite good. Yeah, now he gets his Horde Chief.
Salt Road, maybe?
Salt Road. Okay.
Waiting on Einok Bondkin. I do want Einok Bondkin down, because that's something to actually do with this 17 mana we have, but... Okay. I'm happy with him outlasting this, because it means I get to attack pretty heavily next turn.
Run less. Ah.
Alright.
That basically makes sense. Come on, Jessica Ascendancy.
God, and I can't even beat down through his morph. Like, I need to actually be able to back up that threat rather than just throw away creatures for free. If I'm going to win, throwing away creatures for free is not going to get me there. So it's a 5/3. That's the only morph he's shown.
Ah, 2 of them.
And he did show 2 of them.
2 Krumar Brodkins.
Oh.
3 Krumar Brodkins? No, that one's no. That's the 1/5 flying warrior. Oh, jeez. I don't think we can do that. Can we do that? Just trade board for board?
We can do this.
Of course. Who am I talking to?
Salt Road makes it a bit dicey, but The big thing is that he has to block, right? He can't just like take the whole hit. Wish I had second trumpet blast. Ruth. So
Good lord.
He gets to trade there no matter what I do. Yikes. Okay, opponent's on 7, but we are completely out of resources.
We left active treason in the deck, right?
We did.
Okay, cool. I think that's how we're escaping.
I think, again, Treasure Cruise is something I want to draw, or maybe Mantis Rider, so I can get flying in the air and win, and then just use the Warriors as trump blockers for the turns that they're needed.
What did he reveal on the roof?
The Ruth revealed a Chief of the Scale. That was his last card in hand. He's considering playing it versus flipping up a Morph right now. His 7 life is probably the more pressing matter he's thinking about. Yeah, so he's gonna... 5.
Flip the orc.
This is a warrior. Freight Weapon Master. I just want to cast this. I can't attack with the token, but I at least have a first striking blocker for this.
Yeah, even if he gets one more toughness. How about that?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Dang.
My Kingdom for Treasure Cruise, come on. I will take that hit. I didn't morph the Weapon Master because I didn't have the mana to flip it up even if I played the Mountain from my hand. I would have been one short, and I wanted to block Krumar Bondkin and Krumar Bondkin number 2. So he's going to play Chief of the Scale, and then he's going to morph up his other Krumar Bondkin.
Dang. That looks quite good, by the way.
Yeah, I agree with that assessment. Correct. I'm hoping he attacks, and then I can make blocks that are legitimate. So what I'm gonna do here is just block his Bondkin, and then go ahead and take 3. I need to give myself as much of an out as possible. Mardu Skullhunter for my land. That's fine. This is the game right here. That was the final turn I had to draw anything. Because this turn I'm going to have to full... Actually, I'm just dead, but if he full out attacks... Yeah. Even if he didn't all-out attack, losing my board is basically game, so... Yep. War Behemoth, actually. Interesting.
Oh.
Oh, well, I mean, that's still in packs. I am completely fine with that. His deck was very, very consistent, very good. I liked what he had. We ran into 2 games where our deck just didn't, like, game 2 specifically, this one not as much, but game 2 specifically, it was just our deck not showing up to the table. And there's very little that we can do in that situation.
It's too bad.
So...
Alright, well, that's all I have time for today.
Same
Congratulations
here.
on your pack wins and your foiled Jeskai Ascendancy. You could probably trade that off or something.
Yeah, thanks for joining on this. Glad you had the time.
Yeah, hey, you needed like a Kung Fu gift pack? Yeah.
It's true, and I got the Kung Fu gift. So thanks for joining, Kaz. Thanks for joining Zoo. Hope you all enjoyed the Kung Fu Squad, the most powerful of squads. Love these guys. So thanks, everybody.